When the system doesn't care, people do. That's how we make it this far, not through policy, but through people who quietly refuse to look away. The neighbor who drops off groceries, the friend who fills out your forms because you can't look at them anymore, the stranger online who says, "I've been there, here's what helped." That's what real care looks like. It's not polished and it's not perfect, but it's honest. It's the kind that says you're not alone and actually means it. Systems fail because they forget what humanity looks like. We rebuild it every time we show up for each other. When the system doesn't care, we become the care. No one talks about the emotional toll of surviving paperwork, the endless calls, the forms that reset, the proof they keep asking for again. You start to question yourself, not the process. Did I mess up? Did I forget something? Am I the problem? But the truth is the system is built to wear you down. Every delay, every rejection, every small try again chips away at your energy, your confidence, your hope. That's not laziness, that's trauma. Slow, bureaucratic trauma. You can't heal in the same maze that keeps moving the exits. So if you're tired, deeply bone tired, it makes sense. You've been fighting red tape that never fights fair. Give yourself permission to pause. Rest isn't quitting, it's recovery. Every day there's invisible labor keeping everything from falling apart. The parent balancing forms, appointments, and exhaustion. The advocate helping others while quietly unraveling. The worker holding it together because someone has to. We don't call it strength because it doesn't feel like strength. It feels like doing what has to be done, even when no one sees it. But here's the truth. Survival is labor. Care is labor. Holding space for others is labor. And the world depends on people who do it without applause. You shouldn't have to burn out to prove your worth. You shouldn't have to disappear to be valued. Empathy starts with seeing who's been carrying the weight the whole time and saying, "I see you." You deserve rest, not resilience. People always say the system is broken, but what if it's not broken at all? What if it's doing exactly what it was built to do? To filter, to deny, to exhaust. The waiting lists, the loopholes, the income limits that never match reality, those aren't mistakes. They're features, designed to keep help just out of reach for most of us. And when you realize that, something shifts. You stop blaming yourself for falling through the cracks because the cracks were carved there on purpose. Justice isn't about fixing a broken machine. It's about rewriting the blueprint. So survival isn't the price of being seen. If the system won't change, we'll build one that does. The system was never built for us, so waiting for it to fix itself was never the plan. Real change doesn't start in a boardroom or a hearing. It starts in lived experience, in people who know the cost of being unseen. Every policy that works begins as someone's survival story. Every reform worth keeping was once a cry for help that wouldn't stay quiet. We don't need to burn it all down. We need to rebuild it with empathy at its core. Justice isn't paperwork. It's people. It's fairness that lives in the details, in access, in understanding, in dignity. If the system won't make space for us, we'll build one that does. And we'll make sure that no one gets left out this time.